Well, Brian and Lori, there was a lot of focus statewide on the state Supreme Court judiciary races and retaining those three justices, and that did go Democrats' way. But when you go down the ballot, or rather on the first page of the ballot for many people, they had a lot of local elections they were voting in. Right here in Hampton Township, for instance, there were a number of commissioner roles that were up for election last night, and we saw 4 Republican incumbents all defeated by Democratic challengers. One of those challengers is with us tonight. Ryan Argot won the 2-year seat that was up for grabs in the election last night. Ryan, congratulations on the win. Tell me a little bit about how you're feeling after what occurred.
It's a bit mind-numbing. Wanted to work for the community, did not expect to have so many of us win. Both the Hampton Commissioners and Cumberland Valley School Board, Democrats won across the board. I really think it's about Central Pennsylvania's response, not just Hampton, but Central Pennsylvania's response to the negative vitriol that's become so popular with everything that's coming out of the West Wing right now.
Were you surprised especially to see some of the swings that we saw on some of these local boards? Because it's not just here in Cumberland County, but also across the river in Dauphin County and other locations.
I was, but I really don't think it's that much of a swing. Rather, I think it's the center coming together. These wins were bipartisan. Republicans, Democrats, and independents coming together for the voice of reason to help make choices. But I don't think it was about the individuals necessarily they were running against. We had good commissioners here. I hope they're still involved in the community when they're no longer commissioners. But there's too much negativity going on, and we need to work together as a community to bring it back for the benefit of everybody.
So what's your message when you talk about the fact that these positions aren't typically thought of necessarily as partisan positions, even though that's sort of the way that we elect them? What's your message to people who might have voted for somebody else on the other side?
We need to bring everybody's voice to the table. We need to have that large group conversation to help make those decisions that are going to plant our future and show that we care for everybody in the community.
Certainly. Again, we are here with Ryan Argot, the commissioner-elect here in Hampton Township, winning his race last night for a 2-year seat among the 4 overall wins here in the township. We thank him for joining us. We'll have a little bit more coverage on the election results coming up during WGAL News 8 at 6. But for now, here in Hampton Township, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.